Hi, Tom here. Welcome to today's video. Something subtle is shifting in your world this week. You may begin noticing it through people. Someone reaching out unexpectedly. Someone wanting to collaborate. Someone showing a level of respect that wasn't there before. And the interesting part? You didn't chase any of it. This is magnetic energy. The kind that appears when your sense of balance becomes strong enough to attract the right dynamics. And Libra, that balance is settling in now. Over the past cycles, you did something very important. You stopped overcompromising. You stopped bending yourself to keep everyone comfortable. You started honoring your own position in conversations. That clarity changed your energy. And when Libra holds their center instead of adjusting constantly, the right people begin gravitating toward them. From a Vedic perspective, this is relational magnetism. When your internal scales become balanced, external relationships naturally reorganize around that balance. Because people respond to clarity. You may notice conversations flowing differently this week. Someone respecting your opinions more. Someone asking for your perspective before making a decision. Someone treating you as an equal rather than expecting you to adjust. This isn't coincidence. Your energy has shifted. Libra. Your strength has always been harmony. But harmony that sacrifices yourself isn't real harmony. Now you're creating balance without losing your voice. That creates attraction. There may be opportunities forming through relationships this week. A partnership idea. A collaborative project. A social connection that begins opening professional doors. Pay attention to these moments. Magnetic energy often moves through people. So here's the deeper truth for this week. When you stop chasing approval, respect begins moving toward you. Because authenticity creates stability in relationships. This week may also bring smoother communication, misunderstandings resolving, connections deepening, people becoming easier to work with. Because your boundaries created clarity. But here is the subtle key. Don't overadjust now that relationships are improving. Stay balanced. Magnetic energy grows when authenticity remains steady. Because what's really happening is this. You found your center. And when Libra stands in their center, people naturally gather around that balance. Now, let's talk alignment. One intentional practice for you this week. When someone seeks your opinion, give it honestly. Don't soften it unnecessarily. That reinforces the respect you're attracting. Libra. This week isn't about chasing connection. It's about noticing how the right connections begin moving toward you. You held your boundaries. You honored your balance. And now, the right people are finding their way into your orbit. And you need to trust that. Before you go, there's something important you should know. These horoscopes are based on Vedic astrology, also known as sidereal astrology. That means we're using the actual positions of the stars in the sky, not the tropical system used in most Western astrology. Because of that, your sun signs here may be different than what you're used to. And that's okay. In Vedic astrology, we don't start with the sun sign. We start with the moon sign, because the moon represents your mind, emotions, and how life is experienced day to day. First, always watch this for your Vedic moon sign. That's where this horoscope will feel the most accurate and personal. Next, I recommend watching for your rising sign, also called your ascendant or lagna. Your rising sign shows how these energies show up in your physical life, your body, your environment, and the situations unfolding around you. Then, you can also watch for your sun sign, which adds insight into your identity, confidence, and sense of purpose during this time. And if love, relationships, creativity, or money are major themes for you right now, I also recommend checking your Venus sign, called Shukra in Vedic astrology, for an extra layer of clarity. For weeks where things feel intense, faded, or life-shifting, it can also be helpful to look at your lunar nodes, Rahu and Ketu. These show where growth is pulling you forward and where old patterns are asking to be released. To find your correct placements, make sure you're using a Vedic or sidereal natal chart, not a tropical one. Once you know your moon, rising, sun, and Venus signs, and optionally Rahu and Ketu, you'll get a much deeper and more complete understanding of what's unfolding. If this message resonated with you, please like the video. It truly helps support this channel and allows these messages to reach the people who actually need them. And if you're enjoying these weekly Vedic horoscopes, consider subscribing so you don't miss future messages for your signs. You are not one sign. You are a system of energies, learning how to work together. Take care and be calm.